We are not human beings looking for a spiritual or divine experience. We are divine beings, just undergoing a human experience. Our astrology actually takes into consideration the precession of Earth, which takes 26,500 years. Like a top, it goes. So what was the North Star now will not remain the North Star. And our astrology incorporates this. Now you tell me, how is it possible? Jai Hind everyone, this is Prashanth Balakrishnan Nair. I am an ISRO astronaut. I'm here in Kozhikode today as KLF ambassador for KLF Apostrophe. I'm sitting here in front of this beautiful place. There's a beach out here covered by this shade out here. I'm not feeling too happy about it, but guess what? That's the way it is. Who am I? I'm an Indian astronaut with ISRO. For what? For mission Gaganyaan. You may ask, what is mission Gaganyaan? I want to tell all of you, this is a proud moment for all of us. When an Indian astronaut is going to space, low Earth orbit, 400 kilometers in an Indian rocket, on an Indian capsule, the Gaganyaan, and is going to be brought back safely over the Bay of Bengal. This is mission Gaganyaan. It's going to take place in 2027. Why is it important? We'll be the only fourth country in the world after the erstwhile USSR, now Russia, USA and China, to achieve this, to put our own human being, an Indian, to space using an Indian space vehicle and capsule. It's a huge thing. And why is it important that an Indian goes to space, you may ask? I'll tell you why. The outer space laws are going to be rewritten very fast. And you know, the way the rest of the world does it, wherever they go new, they say it's for all of mankind, but they very soon divide it up. They colonize it. India doesn't do that. The world who are not able to send their astronauts to space need us to go to space. Because they know this time, when India goes to space, and I'm going to call it the Gaganyaan moment, when India goes to space, we will hold space for the rest of the world. And we won't let those other countries who want to soon divide it up do it. You know why? Because once we send our man to space, we will get a place in the high table to make the new laws of space. We missed the bus in the nuclear high table or in the UN Security Council seat. And you've seen where the world is right now. India deserves to be in these places, not just because of our stature and our civilization, but also of the mature country that we are. When there was COVID in the rest of the world, we are the only country who gave COVID vaccines even before our entire population got it. Kudos not just to the government, but more kudos to each and every one of you, my dear citizens. You know why? Not in one of you protested. See the way the world is today. See America. They didn't give vaccines to anybody. And one reason you can make out now, their population would not have even supported it. We are that great country who makes sure that we all prosper together because we got humanity at heart. So remember the Gaganyaan moment, 2027, when we go up to space. And what does it symbolize? Space in a humane way for all of mankind. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
That was beautiful. I would ask, like, when you have started this profession, this career, have you ever imagined, like, in a place where, like, Kerala, celebrating these kind of values? Like, now, 20 years before, it was just space news and everything was just for those people who were more interested onto it, I would say, like space or what is happening all around and everything, those missions and all, those who were really enthusiastic would have gone for that. But now it's like, even you step out, people ask about, like, where are we, what are we currently doing, how better are we now? Okay. So that kind of awareness, or I would rather say that kind of affection people have developed through this profession and this world. How happy are you as an astronaut? Like, people do come and ask you about so much of our missions and all.
Thank you for a great question. It's so nice. My mom always used to say, that generally the three celebrities in any country, and especially India, is you got to be a cricketer, you got to be a movie star, or you got to be a politician. But I say the actual ones are the scientists, and there's other people who are there who are actually doing a lot of stuff along with the other celebrities also. And we as a country need to celebrate that. When I say I'm an astronaut, I say that I'm only a representative of that iceberg which is 1/10 out. The remaining 9/10, the foundations are so strong, whether it be our scientists, whether it be our administrators, whether it be my parent organization, the Indian Air Force, whether it be each and every citizen, right from the sweeper to the highest office of the Prime Minister and the President. We all have a great role in nation building. And what I want to tell everyone is that use me as a symbol to say that an astronaut state of mind is a state of mind in which you mix art and science and get a wholesome. You know what is the best kept secret that the rest of the world don't want to tell you, and which we always knew since days immemorial, but we have forgotten that we are already complete as of this moment. We are not human beings looking for a spiritual or divine experience. We are divine beings just undergoing a human experience. And if you're divine, if you're Superman or Superwoman already, you're already complete. And now with that knowledge, with that new astronaut state of mind or a Gaganyaan state of mind, go outside and conquer the world. This is the philosophy of action without action. Meaning, do not have any expectations, but give it your best. Because now whatever comes is a bonus. You're already complete. You're ahead of the curve. Don't believe me? 8 billion population. Where are you? This great country of India. See all the chaos is happening in all the neighborhood. Whether it's from US to China to Middle East. To our neighborhood, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal. And in that, right now I'm sitting here, God's own country. And in that, a beautiful landscape, beautiful air, free air. So nice. AQ is very less. The mountains on one side, the sea on the other side. Fantastic cuisine, very rich in culture. Is there any life I would rather live than this right here, right now in this great country of Bharat? You guys tell me after what I told you just now. So let an astronaut state of mind define what you all are right now. If an astronaut represents what the Western mindset is, let a Gaganyaan, which would most probably be the name given to us by the Prime Minister, or an Indian astronaut, be the new symbol of what you all stand for. Jai Bharat.
I want to ask you a question on behalf of the young generation, because pursuing this as a career is not as simple. Because last few days we are hearing Sunita ma'am, and she was saying like, you all tell me about the wonderful moment when I looked up on Earth, but you must all have read or understand the journey of 27 years. Same experience you might also have, like different area of struggles and all in the career. But I would ask you, how you can tell the younger generation people to better come to this zone and contribute more to the country, because as you said, we are already on an achieving path or on a growing path. If the young generation can embrace this profession, how better the world, the country would be next.
Embrace the profession of astronauts or a science, or what is it?
No, astronaut, I would say.
Okay. Thank you. Great question. Like I said, you should always aspire to become something, not because you are less. So when you aspire, let's say, to become me, it should be that what I stand for. That's why I said an astronaut state of mind. Because trust me, if you're always going from the feeling of lack that you're not enough, the moment you become an astronaut, the next thing you will say is, what next? So do not go from a culture of lack. You are a culture of completeness. That's what I want to tell you. What got me here and what has always lit the fire in me, it has been actually the fire of this great land. All the great books have already been written here. We have not read it enough or with that much of dedication. All your heroes are already there in this great country. All you need to do is that reintroduce yourself to them. Our great civilization did not have separate name for astronomy and astrology. There's just one word, Jyotish. And you know why? Don't ask me, you go to Google or ChatGPT. Our astrology actually takes into consideration the precision of Earth, which takes 26,500 years. Like a top, it goes. So what was the North Star now will not remain the North Star. And our astrology incorporates this. Now you tell me, how is it possible? Have pride in what is Indian. That is more scientific than what you actually know. Rediscover that. Rediscover in the pratikam of Mata, Pita, Guru, Deva, and what actually it stands for. You are complete children, not just in art, but in science. Trust me, this is a great land which invented everything. Okay, rediscover it. Remove all the false information from what is the truth. Discover it yourself. Okay, do self-inquiry.
Thank you. Thank you so much.